He makes his final appearance for Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling for the time being. Hopefully it's not goodbye forever. It's only see you later. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming the Hoosier Big Boy 88!
IPW!
You know, this may be your last show for a while, but let me tell you, these last few years has been awesome. Working with you, working against you. So I hope and pray this is not the last time I see you, my friend.
You never say never. But for right now, it's not a goodbye, it's a see you later.
Come on, let's give it up!
You already know you got a home right here in IPW, baby.
Get up!
That's a class act right there.
A lot of love.
Pitbull. Thank you, Big Daddy B65. And really, it's really important that I say thank you to the Heartbeat. Everybody in this building, the heat didn't come through the doors or through the sun. It is IPW bringing the heat every damn year in June.
And it's definitely the Heartbeat.
I want to thank everybody in the locker room. I ain't got enough time to thank everybody individually. It's been one hell of a ride. I love this place.
And they loved you.
Sometimes life throws you a curve. Mental health throws you a curve. Check on people. I stand for keeping it real, and I always have been. With that 88 looking down on me from upstairs, I just want to thank everybody in here, man. I can't thank my mother enough, my aunt enough, my uncles enough, and honestly, my wife. She has been amazing. And I thank you, Carrie, from the bottom of my heart for sharing me with these folks. And I want to thank my brother, Mr. Big Bucks. The pit bull's going to be a stud, and he's going to run rampant all through the rest of this year. Mark my words on that. Thank you to everybody in the back, production staff, Brinkman, Just in Time, Bobo Brazil Jr., Mama D, Mama Sue. Yeah, yes, ma'am, you do. So, with that being said, I told him I wasn't gonna take a whole lot of time. I think throughout the years I've taken a lot of time.
You got that big meat hook. We've seen that.
Too.
We've seen that big meat hook once or twice. That's all love, brother. All love.
I'm ready. Now, are you ready? I don't have 1-8 on my shirt, I have 2. So I mean, are you ready? Hit him with it, Zach.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to open up tonight's show with something special. 1 month ago, we crowned a new Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Champion, and he has asked for the opportunity to address you, the heartbeat of IPW. So please join me in welcoming the new Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Champion, Luke Savage! Luke Savage, the new world champion. How does it feel, champ?
It feels great. The Pimp Daddy Joker is the world heavyweight champion.
And I understand, champ, you asked for this time because you have a message you would like to deliver to the heartbeat of IPW after what you've been through the last few months here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling.
Listen, I didn't need glitter britches. I didn't need Shelby. I don't even need Tina. What I realized is I need you guys. The heartbeat of IPW is you guys. I won this for you.
I understand that's why you are going to be a fighting champion for the heartbeat of IPW, including in tonight's main event with Jebediah Blackhawk.
Jebediah Blackhawk is gonna get that ass whooped.
Ladies and gentlemen, He's doing it for you. He's doing it for the heartbeat of IPW, and he is the new Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Champion. Give it up for Luke Savage. Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Deville's basement and representing Black Diamond Entertainment, he is the IPW Heavyweight Light Heavyweight Champion. This is Deville.
As Bentley Deville makes his way to the ring, Zack Attack joined alongside Tommy Fisher. We are getting ready for Bringing the Heat here tonight with Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling, as this was supposed to be Devlin Deville defending the United States title against Jared Kripke, but Devlin Deville saying he doesn't care that his suspension's lifted. He's not coming back to work anyway. He's waiting until the lights are bright next month at Fair Games, so he sent his son to do his dirty work.
Leave it to Devlin Deville to run away from a fight and send a kid to do his dirty work for him.
He is a top shelf talent. He is Big Whiskey
As Big Whiskey Jared Kripke makes his way to the ring. Obviously, originally he thought he was going to be competing for the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling United States title tonight. Devlin Deville had different plans, but I have been told by the headboard that match will be happening next month at Fair Games. So Jared only has to wait one more month to get his crack that he has earned at the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling United States title. Looking to get the heartbeat of IPW fired up to open up Bringing the Heat here tonight.
It's always a party when Big Whiskey's in the house. Big Whiskey knows how to get these people excited.
He knows how to party. He knows how to throw down as well, though. And I have a feeling it could be a long night for Bentley Deville. Jared Kripke is motivated. He is ready. He wanted that U.S. title opportunity. He's held that U.S. title before, and he wants it back in the worst way. And I feel like Whiskey tonight is going to be out to prove a point against young Devlin Deville.
Bentley Deville and Jared Kripke is not known as Big Whiskey for nothing.
As Big Whiskey and Bentley Deville get ready for this one-on-one contest here to open up Bringing the Heat. Delaware County Fairgrounds in Muncie is a hot night here tonight as we get ready for Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling action.
It's hot outside, but it's even hotter in here with the action we've got stacked tonight.
I think it's legitimately hotter in here. I might pass out from heat stroke. I'm sweating.
Let's hope you don't, because I have to call the show by myself.
Yeah, we don't want that. Because now here comes Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke, and Bentley Deville. Jared playing the mind games early with Bentley. That's not a kid, Jared. That's your opponent. I know it's easy to get him confused, but
Of all the things I've seen, I don't think I've ever seen someone open up a match coming to Bentley with short jokes.
Big Whiskey now, collar and elbow lockup. Go behind, he's going to whip the kid. He's going to whip Bentley Deville. Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke.
Jared Kripke's just having fun now.
The parenting instincts kind of took over for a second there for Big Whiskey.
Tried to go for it again, and Bentley got him with the elbow.
Side headlock now by Bentley Deville on Big Whiskey. Whiskey biting the hand to get out of it.
That's one way to get out of it.
I mean, we've seen Bentley fight dirty before. So I guess what's good for the goose is good for the gander if you're Big Whiskey Jared Kripke.
Well, you've been in this business as long as Jared Kripke has, you've learned a few tricks.
Jared Kripke, top shelf talent. He's been Ohio Valley Wrestling. He's been a movie star in Queen of the Ring. Oh, huge chop there on Bentley. Again, this was supposed to be, Kripke against Devlin's quote-unquote father, Devlin Deville, for the U.S. title.
But I think this might be more fun to watch, though.
This might be a little bit more entertaining if you enjoy watching a young man get beaten up. Oh my word!
You call him a young man, I call him a turncoat son.
I'm trying to be somewhat polite. I've been asked to behave. I make no promises. As now Big Whiskey comes in, big chop to the back.
Bentley's gonna be feeling that, that's for sure.
Now here's the cover. No, kick out.
Bentley just went for the eyes.
Bentley with the eye poke on Kripke. Bentley trying to play dirty to kind of get one up on Kripke, but I think she's making him mad. Oh my God!
Oh!
Big Whiskey with a huge drop kick. Oh no! Oh, this kid's in trouble. Oh my!
What gives, Kripke? That was my water.
We'll get you a new one. As there goes Bentley face first into our commentators table. We got stuff thrown everywhere, water everywhere. Thankfully our equipment wasn't ruined this time around. As now Kripke has given Bentley that work, so to speak. I think Bentley might have smarted off to the wrong dad here.
By the time Kripke gets done chopping Bentley, somebody's gonna think Bentley got tattooed.
Now Kripke with an extra spank for good measure. Big Whiskey is mad. He is fired up now. Again, this was supposed to be his U.S. title shot that he had earned. Winning matches here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. Devlin Deville had been suspended for actions a few months ago. It was supposed to be lifted this month. He was supposed to defend his U.S. title, but instead, Devlin Deville says, I'm not coming back for this show. I'll come back next month when it's the biggest show of the year. The spotlight is brightest. You gotta wait until then. So in the meantime, he has sent his son here, Bentley Deville, to do the dirty work. Cover there, just a 2 count. But Bentley's whole marching orders for this, from his quote-unquote dad, is to soften up Kripke for next month. That's all this is. This is a scouting mission. Bentley is cannon fodder tonight as far as Devlin Deville is concerned. Big side Russian leg sweep there into the corner by Big Whiskey.
I don't think Devlin cares if Bentley wins or loses this match as long as he can soften up Big Whiskey.
I don't think it's working right now according to plan, as Big Whiskey fired up. Throws that shirt towards his lovely wife. Shout out to Victoria. As now here comes double knees in the corner again. Big Whiskey is abusing Bentley here tonight. Little 619 in the corner there by Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke.
Bentley just tumbled down like a sack of potatoes.
Stumbles like he's had one too many out at a night drinking with Big Whiskey. As now Kripke goes up to the top. Big Whiskey now. Devlin moves out of the way, but Kripke caught himself. And now Devlin goes to the eyes again. Bentley with a jaw jacker.
You can't drink whiskey without a jaw.
Bentley now. Now's Big Whiskey though. Big Whiskey grabs an arm. Little eat defeat. Little soul food there.
Bentley felt that, that's for sure.
As Jared Kripke trying to get the heartbeat of IPW behind him now. As for the water again. It is hot here tonight. in the Delaware County Fairgrounds. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, water everywhere. Water all over Seth, the ref. Water over Bentley. Uh-oh. Bentley gets planted right in the middle of the ring by Big Whiskey. Cover 2, and that'll do it. So a huge win here for Big Whiskey Jared Kripke as he is coming for that U.S. title.
Let's hear what Big Whiskey's got to say.
IPW, your boy just won. That's right. Big Whiskey is on the top. Top shelf talent. Darn right. Here, let me catch my breath. Just because this little guy didn't need me to break a sweat. Every time I step in this ring for you guys here at IPW, I give it my all. You know what? After a year or 2 of that, I think I'm ready to be back on top with that belt. How about we order a whole round of shots? But first, give Big Whiskey his shot. Deville, U.S. champion. Darn right, you're down in Mexico, you fake U.S. champ. Yo, that's where he's at. He's actually in Mexico. Hey, good for him. Fake champ. I wouldn't leave you guys. So you know what? Next time you're in the country, when you're done running Devlin, I want that shot at the U.S. title. You bring your boy Bentley, we'll make it a double. Big Whiskey's about to go all night. All right. Who wants to see that?
Yeah. I think everybody wants to see that.
How about that? You think then you'll clap for me? Clap for me.
I would love to see that match.
Buy the shirt.
I've been told it's happening next month at Fair Games. Big Whiskey, Devlin Deville for the United States title.
New champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Please welcome to the ring, the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil.
As the Mammoth Donovan Cecil gets ready to make his way to the ring, the big man has issued an open challenge. He says he's the biggest, he says he's the baddest, he says he's the best here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. He wants to start his push toward the top, and he wants to see who will step up and challenge that claim that he is the strongest. We're looking at a man, multiple times, strongest man in Kentucky, a man that's been on Power Slap, a man that has been near the top of Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling for so long, and he's ready to break through to that next level. And the Mammoth's path to the top starts here tonight at Bringing the Heat.
An open challenge means anybody can walk through that curve, and this is a huge opportunity for Donovan Cecil.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all find out who has answered the Mammoth's Open Challenge.
Oh, my! You want to talk about big? You want to talk about strong? They don't make him much bigger. They don't make him much stronger than the legendary Bobo Brazil Jr. Bobo Brazil Jr. answering the challenge of the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil. This is going to be something, partner.
I absolutely love this.
This is a huge test for the Mammoth. He wants to say he's the biggest and the best in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. This is his opportunity to prove it against the legendary Bobo Brazil Jr. Don't let the H fool you. The man can still hit like a freight train. He can still hit like a Brinks truck.
You know, in my life, I've been ran over in mosh pits. I've been hit by different people. I would never want to take a hit from Bobo Brazil Jr.
He also knows so much more about wrestling than a lot of people have probably forgotten in their lifetimes. I've said it before. I spent a couple of months in my early days here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling just sitting ringside with Bobo under the learning tree, and I learned a lot in that time. This is huge.
There are not many people that have the wisdom and the knowledge of this business that Bobo Brazil Jr. has, a 5-decade veteran.
A huge test for the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil. Of course, he still has that injured hand from last month when Jebediah Blackhawk slammed it in the cage door. But the Mammoth insisted on showing up here tonight and competing against anybody. We'll see how wise that is against the legendary Bobo Brazil Jr. here.
Do you think Jebediah Blackhawk invoked that match for the world title to get out of a match with Donovan Cecil this month?
Perhaps. We know that Jebediah had that title shot in his back pocket for a couple of months now. Chose to invoke it tonight. That's going to be our main event later on for the World Championship. You know, the Mammoth wants to put his name into that title contention, regardless of if Jebediah wins it or not. Ooh, big shoulder tackle there, takes down Bobo Brazil Jr.
Didn't keep Bobo down for long.
Bobo back up to his feet. This is just a good old-fashioned hoss fight right here between Donovan and Bobo Brazil Jr.
Two big men going at it tonight. This is going to be a car crash of a match.
The Mammoth, Donovan Cecil, has come a long way from when we first saw him here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling, when he was just the silent muscle for others in the locker room. Now he has broken out on his own. But like we said, he's looking to break into the top echelon here of Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling.
Prior to being on his own, he was known for causing a little bit of discomfort here in IPW, but he's just been so impressive since breaking out.
And multiple times strongest man in Kentucky, legitimate. You can look it up. He's been on Power Slap. We saw him slap the you-know-what out of Jebediah Blackhawk just a couple of months ago here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. Is now Bobo Brazil Jr. looking to tie up the Mammoth. This is not something you see too often. Bobo usually tries to rely on the size and strength game, but when you're wrestling somebody the size and strength of the Mammoth, you got to break out something a little different here. Bobo Brazil showing those technical skills are still there.
One of the best ways to break down a big man like Cecil is to take him out at the legs, break down his base.
Bobo's starting to look a little frustrated here with the young man, the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil. I'm sure he's seeing a little bit of a younger version of himself. You know, Bobo Brazil, a multi-time world champion. There was a point in time where he had not won a world title yet, and he was looking to break through to that next level and test himself against the veterans. That's where Donovan Cecil is right now.
Absolutely, partner. Donovan Cecil has, this might be the biggest match of his career here in IPW.
There's now a good side headlock there by the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil, on Bobo Brazil Jr. Looking to just wear down the veteran, looking to take some of the wind out of Bobo.
Come on, Bobo!
Like you said, do not let the age of Bobo Brazil Jr. fool you. He is resilient. He is tough. He is powerful.
Trying to kind of power his way out of this chin lock by Donovan Cecil.
Is Bobo going to be able to power out of this?
Bobo trying to get back to that vertical base, trying to break the hold. The Mammoth now, just a big elbow to the crown of the head on Bobo Brazil Jr.
Very smart by Donovan Cecil.
As now Bobo Brazil Jr. showing the effects of what Donovan Cecil has done to him so far. A little slow getting up is the legend. As now the Mammoth lines up in the corner, comes charging in. Bobo moves out of the way.
Donovan Cecil came running through like a freight train and Bobo got out of the way.
As now Bobo Brazil Jr.'s got the Mammoth in the corner. Those big cocoa butts taking down Donovan Cecil. Brings the Mammoth back up to his feet. Bobo working a choke there on the Mammoth. The referee calling for the break here. Big forearm in the corner by Bobo Brazil Jr. And another one. Laying the shots in on the Mammoth here. As Bobo Brazil Jr. has got Mammoth trapped in this corner. Irish whip across the ring. Oh my, the whole ring shifted when Mammoth hit that corner. Big splash in the corner by Donovan Cecil. And this was an open challenge. Mammoth did not know who was going to come through that curtain.
Whoa!
Oh my God! Oh my God, the strength of the Mammoth!
You gotta be kidding me!
He's got Bobo and he's just holding it there. Oh my God! Lays out Bobo Brazil Jr. Cover, the hook of the leg, and that does it. Pure raw power from the Mammoth.
Here is your winner, the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil.
The Mammoth gets a massive win here over the legendary Bobo Brazil Jr. And he starts his quest for the top of Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling with a huge win over one of the biggest names in IPW history.
This might be one of the biggest victories of Donovan Cecil's career.
As now Donovan looking at Bobo Brazil Jr., extending the hand of respect. There you go, that's what you like to see. You like to see the respect. Bobo Brazil Jr., perhaps a passing of the torch, cementing Mammoth is now the top of the heap when it comes to the strength and power game in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. A huge win for Donovan Cecil. Big win for the Mammoth. As now we get ready, coming up next is going to be a women's showcase. Two young ladies making their Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling debut. Coming up next, it's going to be Killah taking on Janie Hartman. That's coming up next here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling.
This next contest is a special women's showcase match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Mystic Valley, California, this is Killah.
Killah making her Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling debut here tonight. A very scary young woman living up to the name of Killah. But she also has a heart to her, as you can see. High-fiving the heartbeat of IPW, getting them behind her, making her Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling debut. I've been looking forward to this contest ever since it was announced by our head board. Always love seeing fresh faces in our already very strong women's division here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling.
You gotta love seeing these fresh faces in IPW.
And her opponent from Las Vegas. She is one of the most wanted in Las Vegas. This is Janie Hartman.
Janie Hartman getting ready to make her Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling debut. The most wanted in Vegas. Again, love seeing the fresh faces here to the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling Women's Division. Our current champion, Leela Feist, out of action this month, hoping to be back next month at Fair Games. Maybe one of these ladies will be the challenger for that show at Fair Games coming up July 25th at the Delaware County Fairgrounds in Muncie. We will see who will be challenging our women's champion on that night. Might be one of these two.
It very well could be. Let's see what both of these women are capable of here tonight.
It's Killah Kai and Janie Hartman. Women's competition here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. Ref Ryan assigned this contest. Doing the final checks as we get ready for women's action here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. We got such a strong women's division. Hey, wait a minute. Janie Hartman getting the jump on Killah Kai. Kai's able to shake her off. As now Hartman going right back to the attack on Kai. Killah Kai, though, backs her up in the corner. Hartman moves out of the way. Kai goes head first into the corner. Kai now, though. Oh, that was a bad move. That was a bad move. As Janie Hartman gets on the hop, here she goes, and Killah Kai's on the run after. Janie Hartman made a mistake here.
Killah Kai not wasting any time chasing after her.
But Killah Kai's smart. She knew that Janie Hartman was setting her up for a trap. She didn't just go diving in there. As now Hartman again ducks out of the ring. This time taking her time. Hartman, you might want to turn around.
Oh, no.
You might want to turn her. Uh-oh. Right, well, uh-oh. Oh, no. As Killah Kai has got Janie Hartman now up on her shoulders. Hartman gets out of the way. They're rolling here ringside. Oh, no, right in front of us. Oh, no. Right into our commentary position here. Killah Kai goes flying into the announce desk. As Janie Hartman now wants a count out here, Killah Kai went crashing right into our ringside table. 7! Ref Ryan up to 7.
Killah Kai's got to get back in the ring.
Killah Kai needs to make a move, get back in there. She's going to barely beat the referee's count here. The ref's up to 9. And Killah Kai gets in there. She breaks the count. Janie Hartman looking a little frustrated. There's the cover, the count. No, Killah Kai gets her hands on the ropes, breaks the count. And Janie Hartman's getting frustrated here. Janie Hartman and Killah Kai battling it out here in the ring.
Just shoving the face of Killah Kai here.
Janie Hartman being disrespectful here.
There is a
Killah Kai.
There is a house in Sin City they call the Rising Sun, and that's exactly where Janie Hartman learned all of her dirty tricks.
Uh-oh. Killah Kai's back on her feet. I don't think this is going to be good for Janie. Duck under the clothesline. Off the ropes. Duck under. Double clothesline, but Janie Hartman goes down. Killah Kai keeps her footing on that collision. She's got the stronger base. Killah Kai and Janie Hartman now in the corner. Oh my! Janie Hartman drops Killah Kai right into that middle turnbuckle. Again, those are very thin pads in the corners.
Those turnbuckle pads do not offer that much protection.
Is now Killah Kai back on her feet. Here comes Janie Hartman, duck under the clothesline. Big clothesline there by Killah Kai. Killah Kai now. Boot to the midsection. Snaps up a suplex. As Janie Hartman's in trouble, Killah Kai in control. Off the ropes. Big splash by Killah Kai. The cover, the count, no. Janie kicks out.
It's not over yet. Hartman's still got a lot of fight in her.
Janie Hartman now trying to get back up on her feet. Killah stalking the most wanted in Vegas, and Killah looking to collect. Duck under the clothesline by Janie. Hartman comes flying in. Killah catches her though. Big slam in the middle of the ring. The cover, the count, and that'll do it. Killah gets the win in this women's showcase match here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling, bringing the heat. A big win for Killah and immediately establishing herself here in the women's division of Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling.
Absolutely, that's a great win. Great debut for Killah here.
And coming up next, we will find out who will be challenging for the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Tag Team titles at Fair Games. Coming up next, it's a #1 contenders match for the tag team titles. The team of N.E.R.D and Edrys Wolff against Platinum Mason and Anzuelo.
Let's keep the action going here and bring the heat. Your next contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall for the #1 contendership to the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Tag Team titles. The winners of this match will challenge for the titles next month at Fair Games. Introducing team #1. First, Nelson, Edwin, Robert, Doolittle,
As we see the N.E.R.D making his way to the ring. And this match came about because the N.E.R.D, after losing the Mr. Big Bucks title last month to Edrys Wolff, decided he wants IPW Gold again. So he is actually paying Edrys Wolff to be his tag team partner in this tag team contenders match to try to get N.E.R.D back in the hunt for a title here in IPW.
I don't know how smart this is by N.E.R.D to pay a man to team up with you, especially the man that just beat you for the Big Bucks Championship. What is he thinking?
I think N.E.R.D figured out Edrys is about the money. We saw that last month when we saw how excited Edrys was. As I was saying, last month we saw this man, Edrys Wolff, win the Mr. Big Bucks title, and immediately he was all about flashing that cash. He was all about flashing that money that comes with holding the Mr. Big Bucks Championship, a championship technically not sanctioned by Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling, but it is sanctioned by our timekeeper, Mr. Big Bucks. And if you hold the Mr. Big Bucks title, that comes with some money.
Can you blame him for celebrating though? He just won gold. He just got a payday. You gotta celebrate.
But that's why the N.E.R.D knew. Take a little bit of his cash that he had left from being the Mr. Big Bucks champion, offer it Edrys' way and say, look, I'll give you a little more scratch if you'll team up with me, and let's try to get the tag team titles because more gold, more money for everybody.
Maybe I'm wrong about this being a bad idea for N.E.R.D.
We'll see how it works out, though, because these two teaming up for the first time, and they're going to be taking on one of the more established tag teams here in the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling Tag Team Division.
The crowd already getting into the head of the N.E.R.D.
You better not break them, so help me, I'll break your face.
As now we get to meet the opponents. The small town hero, Platinum Mason and Anzuelo. In recent months, we've seen these two establish themselves here in the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling tag team scene, and this is a huge opportunity for these two young men. Again, a shot at the titles on our biggest show of the year is on the line.
Talk about a big opportunity for this fresh team of Platinum Mason and Anzuelo. They've only been teaming a few short months, but they developed quite the chemistry since they started teaming together.
As now, we get to see, will the chemistry pay off with these two? Platinum Mason and Anzuelo. One of the new tag teams here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. They're looking to make a name for themselves and get that title shot next month against whomever it may be, whether it's the Exiled or it's the World Famous Mudflap Mafia. That remains to be seen. That'll be later on tonight here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. A huge opportunity for these two young men. Anzuelo even got some new gear tonight. Matching Platinum Mason with a little bit of the black colors, showing that team chemistry for these two.
Anzuelo got the gold on his gear, showing he's got gold on his mind.
Mason and Anzuelo against the N.E.R.D and Edrys Wolff. Again, tag team action here at Bringing the Heat. The winners, well, we already got a little bit of miscommunication there with the N.E.R.D and Edrys Wolff. This feels like a very tenuous tag team. Like, I get what N.E.R.D was trying to do, paying Edrys to be his partner here tonight. But like you mentioned, I don't know how smart it was to recruit Edrys, but we will see.
Knowing the N.E.R.D, this could very easily be a convoluted charade to get him back in contention for the Big Bucks title.
It could be that too. Hey, wait, N.E.R.D just tagged himself. This team is already falling apart. Oh, N.E.R.D. I'd be careful, man. Uh-oh.
He just called Edrys the Wolf Man.
And he called Nelson Edwin Robert Doolittle Fifth the N.E.R.D, as now he tags out.
Well, he is a N.E.R.D for one.
I'm legally obligated at least once per match to say his full name, and I just did it, so that's done and handled. He's the N.E.R.D the rest of the night.
Well, you did already say his full name when you announced him.
I'm required on commentary too. It's a tricky fine print. Edrys Wolff now calling a lockup with Platinum Mason. As now Mason gets the advantage in the side headlock here on Edrys Wolff. Wolff, though, with a little bit of power game, shoving Platinum Mason into the ropes. Edrys Wolff has been very impressive since coming here to Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. You knew it was a matter of time before he had some form of gold around his waist. Got his first taste of it last month with the Mr. Big Bucks title. Looking to maybe add tag team gold to that if they can get a win here tonight and punch that ticket for Fair Games next month.
Absolutely. Edrys Wolff has been on a mean streak. He's been on a hell of a run since he's been here. The tag team titles would be another notch on his resume and will improve him that much more as a competitor.
It's now Edrys Wolff with Platinum Mason in the headlock. Get back up to a vertical base, see if Platinum Mason can break the hands of Edrys Wolff. Shots to the midsection, trying to break free. Platinum Mason gets free of the headlock. Now Mason trying to show he's still got that hero in him.
Platinum Mason not backing down from this fight.
If you want to be a small town hero, that's what you got to do. You got to go charging head on into the fight.
Absolutely.
That's what heroes do. Is now Platinum Mason with a nice roll through. Edrys Wolff breaks free though. Now challenging Platinum Mason to come at him. One off the ropes. Big shoulder tackle there by Edrys Wolff. That man is indeed a different breed.
I bet Platinum Mason's wishing he was back in his superhero days right now.
Is now Platinum Mason. Leapfrog over Edrys Wolff, but Edrys right off the ropes. Double shoulder tackle there. This time Platinum Mason getting the better of it. The small town hero. Big fisherman suplex. Shout out to his tag team partner, the nautical Anzuelo.
N.E.R.D with a cheap shot there.
Platinum Mason, though, unfazed, come flying in. Edrys Wolff, though, beautiful belly to belly to switch the reversal in the corner. And now some shoulders into Platinum Mason. Edrys Wolff, again, using some power game here on Platinum Mason. Big forearm in the corner, my word. Edrys Wolff showing what he's made of here. Wolff now with the takedown.
Beautiful STO.
Leaping elbow right into the heart of the small town hero, Platinum Mason. He's got to be looking to make a tag to Anzuelo here. Anzuelo reaching out. Edrys Wolff, though, tying up Mason. And now N.E.R.D wants in. Now N.E.R.D wants in. Edrys Wolff has done a bulk of the work, and now N.E.R.D wants in the match. Cheap shot to the midsection there by N.E.R.D. Throws Mason off the ropes. No, reversal by Platinum Mason. Whoa. Hip toss there by Platinum Mason. Now another one.
Platinum Mason getting momentum here.
Nice standing drop kick to N.E.R.D.
Beautiful.
Gets backed up in the corner.
Beautiful drop kick by the small town hero.
There's the tag. Anzuelo now the legal man. Maybe looking for a little double team action here on the N.E.R.D. Double back elbows by Anzuelo and Platinum Mason. Here's the cover. No. Kick out at 2 by the N.E.R.D. Again, a shot at the tag team titles next month on the line in this match.
N.E.R.D just went for the eyes.
Tags Edrys Wolff back in as he just keeps Anzuelo tied up in the corner. That's a unique way to keep him in your corner, I guess. And again, the miscommunication between these two.
Ironically, N.E.R.D actually has a point, though. He had Anzuelo in the corner. Edrys should have gone for something.
You gotta wonder if they can pull off the win in this match. Will they be able to stay on the same page long enough for the tag title shot next month?
You gotta have chemistry as a tag team. You don't just have to have talent. These Edrys Wolff and the N.E.R.D are both very talented individuals, but the tag team chemistry, I just don't think it's there.
As now Anzuelo thrown off the ropes by N.E.R.D. Back elbow by Edrys Wolff.
That back elbow just dropped Edrys.
As now Anzuelo. Big suplex right in the middle of the ring on Edrys Wolff. As Anzuelo now tags in Platinum Mason. Keeping Edrys Wolff in their corner, keeping him isolated. Big clothesline in the corner by Platinum Mason. Now back elbow by the small town hero. Striking a pose, taunting the N.E.R.D. Comes flying in with that big platinum splash in the corner.
N.E.R.D tried to go for a cheap shot there and it backfired.
Here's the cover. Count, kick out at 2 by Edrys Wolff.
Tag made back to Anzuelo.
Anzuelo once again the legal man. As now it is Edrys Wolff. Backs up into the corner, N.E.R.D with the blind tag. Now looking to get some more cheap shots in on Anzuelo in the corner.
This time the double team actually worked.
They're starting to gel a little bit here. As N.E.R.D now choking out Anzuelo on the ropes. Referee called for the break. N.E.R.D just draping the neck of Anzuelo over the middle rope. N.E.R.D trying to call the shots here.
It's gonna take a lot more than that to put away Anzuelo.
Anzuelo now stuck in no man's land as Edrys Wolff is being held by the N.E.R.D. Continue to wear down the midsection. Now shot to the face of Anzuelo. As now Edrys Wolff snapmare takeover on Anzuelo. Edrys Wolff just taunting Platinum Mason. Oh my God, cheap shot on Platinum Mason. Down goes the small town hero. Edrys Wolff now goes for the cover. No, kick out. N.E.R.D now just putting the boots to Platinum Mason and scampering back to the corner. In true N.E.R.D fashion, comes in, gets a couple cheap shots and runs away.
You know the N.E.R.D always up to his dirty tricks.
I've known a N.E.R.D or two in my lifetime, they're always that way. Here comes Anzuelo now with Edrys Wolff in the corner. Anzuelo.
Got the fireman's carry.
Big Samoan drop there by Anzuelo. Both men are down.
Who's gonna make it to their corner first?
It is hot, it is humid in this building. Your wind goes away quickly. Both these men worn down. Now here comes the N.E.R.D. As now N.E.R.D gets the shot in on Anzuelo and now taunting Platinum Mason and taunting Anzuelo. Trying to make the tag to his partner, desperately trying to make that tag. As now Anzuelo get the boots from N.E.R.D. N.E.R.D now, a nice neck breaker in the middle of the ring. And more taunting of the small town hero.
N.E.R.D just bullying Platinum Mason and Anzuelo.
Anzuelo kicks out at 2. N.E.R.D looking a little flustered.
N.E.R.D just getting more and more frustrated that he can't seem to put away Anzuelo.
Duck under a nice sling blade there by Anzuelo. This is the opening Anzuelo needs, but he's on the opposite side of the ring from where he needs to be. He needs to tag in Platinum Mason. Mason is fresh. Mason is ready to go.
Can Anzuelo get to his corner or will the N.E.R.D cut him off?
Anzuelo now. Is he going to get there? He does. There's the tag to Anzuelo. And here comes Platinum Mason. Here comes Edrys Wolff. Platinum Mason with a sling blade on Edrys. Big drop kick to the N.E.R.D.
Platinum Mason rallying now, gaining momentum.
Because I don't believe N.E.R.D was able to legally make the tag, so he's still the legal man. Hooked up, fisherman suplex. The cover, the count. No, N.E.R.D kicks out. Platinum Mason and the N.E.R.D, the legal men in this match. N.E.R.D's in trouble. Uh-oh, Platinum Mason face first into the middle turnbuckle. Is now N.E.R.D just putting the boots to Mason.
You got to give N.E.R.D credit for his ring awareness. He knew he was in the corner. He knew he could trip up Mason just like that.
Edrys Wolff now keeping the aggression up on Platinum Mason. Throws Mason into Anzuelo in the midsection.
Using Platinum Mason as a weapon to take down
Oh
Anzuelo.
my God! Just throws Mason down with authority in the middle of the ring. As now N.E.R.D tags himself in. Edrys had this match won. Edrys had N.E.R.D dead to rights. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! I believe this team may have imploded. Oh, now Edrys Wolff. Edrys Wolff is leaving the N.E.R.D to the Wolves. Here we go, Platinum Mason. As now, Anzuelo up on top. Big frog splash, the cover, and that'll do it. So now we know half of one of the big title matches next month, July 25th at Fair Games. It'll be Anzuelo and Platinum Mason challenging for the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling Tag Team titles. And we'll find out their opponents later tonight in our tag team title match. Coming up next here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling, We heard from the new world champion, Luke Savage, earlier tonight. Coming up next, we will see the former champion in action as Dalton Love will take on Panther Rodriguez.
This is Edrys' fault!
All right, here backstage with Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke. And Big Whiskey, I know tonight you were hoping to get that shot at the U.S. title, but Deville and Deville, a no-show once again here at IPW.
Yeah, see, you did doing a great job, but I got to speak to Devlin here. Devlin, just because you leave the country, just because you can run as far as you want, but Big Whiskey is going to get his shot. So next month, you will be here, you will be in town, and I, Big Whiskey, will be new champ. Darn right. Zach Attack, come on back. You're doing a great job. Sorry to interrupt.
Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke, good luck next month as you challenge for the U.S. title, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Your first contest of the second half is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the South Bronx, he is the Puerto Rican Bandit. This is Panther Rodriguez.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The second half of Bringing the Heat gets underway with this singles contest. Panther Rodriguez taking on the former world champion, Dalton Love. Of course, last month, Panther Rodriguez slamming the hand of the Pitbull in the cage door. The headboard unsure if Pitbull would be medically cleared to be able to compete tonight. And that's why this singles match was made. Dalton Love and Panther Rodriguez, one-on-one here tonight at Bringing the Heat.
If you ask me, more than anything, I think the IPW headboard might have been trying to save the Pitbull from himself. He's got a damaged hand. He will do anything to get his hands on Panther Rodriguez after everything he's been through the last few months. I had no idea what he said because I was talking, but after everything
Obviously,
the Pitbull...
Panther not a fan of our commentary and announcing style.
Well, I'm not a fan of Panther either.
And introducing his opponent from San Francisco, California, Dalton Love.
Here we go. This is going to be interesting, partner. See how Dalton Love responds. His first outing since losing the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Championship a month ago to Luke Savage. Of course, we saw Luke Savage earlier tonight, and it seemed like Luke had turned over a bit of a new leaf. That Luke had maybe had a change in attitude. We will see if Dalton Love feels the same way about the heartbeat of IPW. This is different. Normally, Dalton Love comes out, he's all flash and flare and frivolous. This is focused. Dalton Love.
Dalton Love has been in a bit of a slump since he's lost the world title. Right now, he's on a road to redemption. Getting back to the top matters more than anything right now for Dalton Love.
Dalton Love, definitely he's got a bit of a change in attitude here after losing the world title. I know I probably shouldn't talk out of turn here, but I know that he had privately expressed some frustrations with Luke Savage getting multiple opportunities at his world title. There's now Dalton Love getting into it with the heartbeat of IPW. Like, this is different. He's even staring down Mama Sue, the matriarch of Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. Dalton having words with Mama Sue now.
Whoa, now.
Now, hold on a minute. Threatening Mr. Big Bucks here. What is with this attitude with Dalton Love here?
You know, I get that Dalton Love's been frustrated, but this really isn't any way to take out your frustration.
This This is definitely a much different Dalton Love than what we had seen in recent months here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. Since losing the world title last month, we haven't really seen or heard much from Dalton Love.
Well, I mean, how would you feel if you just lost the world title to someone who had, what was it, 3 opportunities to win it?
Yeah, but all those opportunities, there was something that had happened. First, Glitter Britches got involved, then Shelby got involved. All Luke Savage, Dalton Love got disqualified before the last shot that Luke Savage had. All Luke Savage wanted was a fair one-on-one opportunity at the title. And look what happened when he got it. He won the world title.
I understand that, but I'm just saying you can't necessarily blame Dalton for being as frustrated as he is right now.
I mean, I get that, but you got to sometimes be the bigger man and, you know, not let it get to you. It looks like Dalton Love has let it get to him. We'll see as this match goes on. We'll see. Dalton Love, Panther Rodriguez. Of course, I'm sure Dalton Love would like to get himself put back into that championship scene here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. But standing in his way, the Puerto Rican Bandit, Panther Rodriguez.
I'm busy working. Leave me alone.
Maybe the crowd's getting into the head of Panther Rodriguez early.
Again, we originally thought we were going to see the Pitbull against Panther Rodriguez tonight in a return match. But from what I was told, IPW Medical was hesitant to clear the Pitbull for this contest here tonight after Panther Rodriguez re-broke his hand last month.
Looks like Dalton Love's still able to get the crowd behind him a little bit.
Now Panther Rodriguez backs Dalton up in the corner, duck under by Dalton Love. Big chop to the chest of Panther Rodriguez.
That is exactly what Dalton needed to open up this match. Get the momentum early, deliver the chop.
And maybe this is what Dalton needs to get his head right. Just get back in there, get back in the ring against a tough opponent like Panther Rodriguez. Give him a chance to kind of reset a little bit. Whoa, big chop there by Dalton Love.
Chopped him so hard he hurt his own hand.
Dalton looking like maybe that stung a little bit. Now collar and elbow lock up near the corner. Panther Rodriguez. He's got Dalton backed up. Ref Ryan going to call for the clean break here. Oh, thumb to the eye by Rodriguez. Panther trying to say that was a clean hit. I don't know. I feel like our IPW cameras might have gotten a good look at that one.
The typical shady shenanigans of Panther Rodriguez.
Because now Rodriguez with Dalton Love in the corner. Chop to the back of Dalton Love.
And this is what Dalton Love doesn't need in this match.
Panther Rodriguez. John with the heartbeat of IPW. Hooks Dalton Love. Looking for maybe a big suplex. Middle of the ring. Felt like Dalton's feet were about to hit the lights here. Kick out at 2 by Dalton Love. Oh, chop across the back. Panther Rodriguez now. Elbow to the face, and Dalton Love gets a 2 count. As now Panther Rodriguez, I don't know what his problem is with me. I don't know what I did. I didn't think I'd done anything to anger the man. I don't want Panther Rodriguez mad at me.
I definitely don't want Panther Rodriguez mad at me. I don't know what he would do.
He keeps calling me out. I don't know what I did. As now here comes Panther Rodriguez with a big scoop and a slam on Dalton Love.
Partner, I don't know what you did to make Panther Rodriguez mad, but whatever it is, it's working for him in this match.
Just know if he comes this way, you're my human shield. I'm going to throw you in front of me. Panther Rodriguez now. Maybe looking to go up high. Maybe looking to go up to the top rope. Kip up by Dalton Love. Panther is caught. Panther's caught. Big slam in the corner. Rodriguez goes down. Panther Rodriguez down right here in front of us. Dalton Love looking to maybe warm up in the corner now. Both men in the corner. Here comes Dalton Love flying in. Oh my! Right on top of us. Panther Rodriguez almost threw Dalton Love onto our commentary table. Thankfully, he fell to the other side. Now here comes Dalton Love off the top with a big crossbody on Panther.
Is that going to be enough?
Kick out of 2 by Panther Rodriguez. Dalton Love now getting in Ref Ryan's face. Oh, big Saito suplex there by Panther Rodriguez.
Dalton Love's got to maintain his focus. He has to keep his eyes on Panther Rodriguez. Arguing with the official is not going to get him anywhere if he wants to win this.
Panther now in control.
This crowd's still behind Dalton Love.
Maybe this is what Dalton needs to kind of get out of that funk. The heartbeat of IPW behind him.
Panther hit him so hard he knocked the bandana off his head.
Panther Rodriguez, oh, disrespectful to the bandana of Dalton Love. And now looking to shove it down Dalton's throat. The disrespect. I'm not picking that up.
I'm not either.
As now, Panther Rodriguez again takes his eye off the ball though. Super kick by Dalton Love. Is this the opening Dalton needs? Cover. No, Panther gets a foot on the rope.
Great ring awareness by the Puerto Rican Bandit.
And again, Panther gets to the ropes, just a count of 2. Dalton showing some frustration again. Dalton Love chatting with Ref Ryan there.
Dalton trying to maintain his composure, but he's just getting more and more frustrated.
Big Russian leg sweep there by Panther Rodriguez. Cover, kick out at 2 by Dalton Love. Now, Panther Rodriguez again taking his eye off the ball, focusing on the heartbeat of IPW. Not sure how wise that is. I got a bit of a nerve hold there on Dalton Love. Dalton in trouble, but Panther pulls out the leg, looking maybe for an STF variation here on Panther Rodriguez.
Is Panther gonna tap here?
Dalton now go for more of a crossface on Panther.
That crossface just crippling Panther.
Panther makes it to the ropes. They try to get back to their feet now. Dalton, oh my, shot to the midsection there of Dalton Love. There's now back elbow by Panther. Panther feels like he's got this match in hand here. Rodriguez shoots Dalton Love off the rope, sunset flip. A little aloha Panther, but he goes over. 2, no, kick out. Kick out at 2 by Panther off the sunset flip.
Dalton Love really thought he had that one.
Now both men tied up in the ropes. Irish whip. Panther, huge clothesline on Dalton Love. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute, here comes the Pitbull. I was told he might not be medically cleared. What is Pitbull doing out here?
Pitbull's got his eyes locked on Panther Rodriguez. I think revenge is the only thing on his mind right now. Don't look at us, Panther. We didn't make the decision here.
Hey, wait a minute, Pitbull talking with our commissioner.
I want my hands around his head.
Hey, settle down, settle down.
You don't tell me. Hey, Panther! Make it happen. Make it happen right now.
Pitbull's going off the rails like a crazy train.
Triple threat match.
Commissioner said triple threat match. This is a 3-way dance now.
This is now a triple threat match.
Oh my! Oh my! It's a triple threat, and we got a fresh Pitbull in the ring. He's medically cleared and ready to roll. Pitbull inserting himself, and oh my God! Huge suplex on Panther Rodriguez.
There is steam coming out of the ears of the Pitbull. He is pissed off.
Pitbull said one way or another he was going to get his hands on Panther Rodriguez, and now we see the plan. Pitbull had to have been medically cleared today, because when I checked with the offices just a couple of days ago, they said he probably isn't going to be cleared. And now here he is.
Dalton Love is dazed and confused. He don't know what the hell's going on.
Spear off the top on Panther Rodriguez.
Now he's done. Take him out.
And now Pitbull throwing out instructions to Dalton Love. Oh my, hey, wait a minute here.
Till I say he's done. I don't need your help. I got this on my own.
Dalton Love.
Look at me.
Dalton Love with an attitude towards the Pitbull. Now an elbow drop. Pitbull's gonna stand by and watch. No, Panther kicks out at 2.
TBA, baby.
Panther kicked out.
Panther kicked out at 2. Now Dalton goes for the cover. No, Panther kicks out at 2 again. Now Dalton goes after the Pitbull.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, he is a legal participant in this match, but that man's been like family to you. Huge chop across the chest of the Pitbull. And now it feels like a lot of frustration, oh my God, is coming out of Dalton Love here. Huge suplex in the middle of the ring.
Hitting that standing Falcon Arrow.
As now Dalton Love has got Pitbull backed up in the corner. Pitbull ducks under the punch, and he's gonna fight back, obviously. Pitbull, uh-oh. Oh, that'll knock the attitude out of you. Chop across the chest of Dalton Love.
I mean, again, you can't blame Dalton Love for being frustrated. The Pitbull came out here in the middle of the match when Dalton Love might have had him.
Oh, big spear by Dalton. Big spear by Dalton. I think he had the ropes. I don't think the ref saw it. I think Dalton had the ropes.
Here is your winner, Dalton Love.
Dalton Love gets the win, but at what cost? At what cost?
Not to mention he just put his hands on an IPW official.
And now wait a minute. What the hell? Dalton Love. Now he's going to throw Panther out of the ring. Heads up. Heading right toward our IPW cameras. And now Dalton demanding a microphone. Let's see what's on the mind of Dalton Love here.
Rodney Pitbull Fultz, did you not learn your lesson? I don't need you anymore. I'm the best damn wrestler in that locker room, and I can do it all by myself. No GBA, no Rodney Pitbull Fultz, only Dalton Love. And you geeks, you ain't gotta like it, but you gotta love that.
Hey, wait a minute, oh my God! Dalton Love with the super kick to the already down Pitbull. The heartbeat of IPW letting them know their feelings as Dalton continues to lay the boots in on the Pitbull. And now he's putting his hands on Ref Ryan again. You better be careful, that can lead to fines, suspensions. Dalton Love looking to go up top. Dalton Love looking to maybe drop that big elbow on Pitbull right in the heart. That man's been like family to you. That man trained you. He mentored you. What the hell is wrong with you, Dalton?
You heard Dalton Love say he doesn't need the Pitbull anymore.
What has gotten into Dalton Love? Dalton Love has left the Pitbull lying in a heap in the middle of the ring. Dalton Love has definitely turned over a new leaf here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. This is not the same Dalton Love that we are used to seeing here in IPW. What the world has gotten into this man? What's gotten into you, Dalton? Folks, we gotta try to get everything settled here. Coming up next, it's the women's grudge match. It is gonna be Shelby and Stephie Mac. That's coming up next here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. Dalton Love, what have you done? This is a women's grudge match scheduled for one fall. And here comes, well, speaking of people with different attitudes, a little bit different Stephie Mac here tonight. A little change in attitude for her. Of course, last time we saw her a couple of months ago at aggressive behavior, she laid out the Scream Queen Shelby in Shelby's return to Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling after several months away. And Shelby, obviously, a different attitude, or excuse me, Stephie Mac with a different attitude here tonight.
I can't remember the last time I've seen an attitude like this out of Stephie Mac. This is just...
No flash, no flare.
You're not even deserved to watch me! That hula hoop is blinding.
Just a different attitude here from Stephie Mac.
And introducing her opponent from Muncie, Indiana. She is the Scream Queen, Shelby.
As here we go, the Scream Queen Shelby finally looking to get her hands on Stephie Mac here tonight at Bringing the Heat. Of course, last month, Shelby thought she was going to get the one-on-one match in a cage. She was jumped by Carter Kaufman as she made her entrance, and that's when Kaufman said she had been sent by Stephie Mac, who wasn't in attendance, to take out Shelby and delay this match by 1 month. But now here tonight, it's finally going to happen. Scream Queen Shelby and Stephie Mac one-on-one here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling.
These two have a very long history. This grudge match is going to be an exciting one here.
The biggest match for Shelby since her return. Both these women looking to maybe stake their claim for a future women's championship match with Leela Feist. Again, we've got our biggest event of the year coming up next month at Fair Games. Everybody wants a big opportunity on that card.
Absolutely, partner. Leela Feist has got to be watching this match very, very closely.
As Ref Ryan calls for the bell, and this women's grudge match is officially underway. Stephie Mac and Scream Queen Shelby. Stephie Mac just pushes Shelby away. A little bit of disrespect from Stephie Mac. directed toward the Scream Queen. Knee to the midsection. And now just dumping Shelby unceremoniously out of the ring. As Stephie Mac, big chop across the chest of Shelby. Again, big hit across the chest of the Scream Queen.
This new attitude really seems to be working into the favor of Stephie Mac so far.
Watch this one. You ready? You ready?
As now Stephie Mac comes flying into the post. Shelby gets out of the way.
I stand corrected.
These two women just fighting on the outside of the ring. Shelby throws Stephie Mac into the turnbuckle. Now throws her back into the ring.
Anytime Shelby's outside of the ring, she becomes twice as dangerous.
Scream Queen Shelby kicks the knee out from Stephie Mac.
Last time I heard her scream that loud, I was at a Spirit Box concert.
There's now a nice monkey flip there by the Scream Queen on Stephie.
Vicious drop kick.
Cover. Count of 2. Stephie Mac telling Shelby, bring it on. It's now Shelby throwing some elbows into Stephie Mac. Now, sunset flip. Stephie Mac just sits down, all her weight on Shelby, and just starts firing off forearms into the face of the Scream Queen.
Wait a minute, Shelby. Shelby countering, delivering forearms of her own. Stephie Mac just choking the life out of Shelby now.
Stephie Mac in control of the Scream Queen. As now Stephie Mac just draping Shelby over the middle rope, choking her on that middle rope.
Shelby's in a bad way here. She's got to find a way to come back from this.
As now Stephie Mac has got Shelby backed up in the corner. Big chop across the chest of Shelby.
I think she might have caught Shelby's throat on that last chop. Stephie's just being unbelievably disrespectful, laying out these chops on the Scream Queen. Oh, Shelby!
Shelby duck under, and now here she comes after Stephie Mac. Big chop in the corner, and another one. Here comes Shelby flying in. Oh my, Stephie Mac gets out of the way. Oh my, drops her right in the middle of the ring, hooks the near leg, a kick out at 2.
Do not let Shelby's size fool you. She is one tough cookie to break.
As now Stephie Mac picks up Shelby, has her in a shoulder lock. Trying to make the Scream Queen scream in submission. Stephie Mac trying to tell Shelby that nobody cares. The heartbeat of IPW would say otherwise when it comes to the Scream Queen.
They absolutely would.
Shelby now fighting back. Shelby now throwing forearms. Stephie Mac though with the block and a big headbutt in the middle of the ring. Keeps a hold of Shelby. Now Stephie Mac, ripcord lariat there, keeps the wrist control, brings her in again for another one. Still hanging on to the wrist. Stephie Mac looking for one more. And again. Knee to the midsection this time by Stephie Mac. Now a big suplex. Oh my God, dumping Shelby right on her head.
That might have rung Shelby's bell.
Stephie goes for the cover here. Shelby barely able to kick out at 2. Shelby was able to get the shoulder up at 2, barely.
Stephie's caught up in the madness, too blind to see that she's too busy arguing with the ref and needs to focus on Shelby.
Stephie Mac now just choking Shelby in the corner, putting the boots to her. Stephie Mac in complete control. So now comes Stephie Mac flying in with the Bronco Buster on Shelby and just kicks her out of the way. The disrespect from Stephie Mac toward the heartbeat of IPW and toward Shelby. This is a different Stephie Mac than what we've seen. Now looking maybe to plant her with that unprettier. Shelby though, Shelby gets free. Shelby gets free, they both collide in the middle of the ring. Shelby retains her footing. Now Shelby kicked to the midsection on Stephie Mac. Arm wringer, little eat defeat there.
Shelby's starting to rally.
Goes for the cover, the count. No, kick out at 2 by the screen by Stephie Mac.
It's gonna take more than that to put away the Festy Bestie. Former Festy Bestie at this point, you could probably say.
This is definitely a very different Stephie Mac than what we've seen in recent months here at Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling.
Absolutely, partner. She's unleashed this dark side, this vicious attitude. This is all started probably since she lost the IPW Women's Championship a few months back.
Backcracker there by Shelby. Scream Queen now looking to go up on the ropes. Kick to the midsection. Now maybe looking for a little diamond dust. No. Stephie Mac counters.
Good
Huge
Lord.
Slam in the middle of the ring. Stephie. Ref Ryan trying to get her to break. And now she pushes Ref Ryan. Stephie Mac just continues laying in the shots, and she pushes Ref Ryan again. Stephie Mac better be careful. Oh, there it is. Ref Ryan's going to call for a disqualification.
Oh, wait a minute, she's choking Shelby with the hula hoop. Come on, this is disgusting.
We need to get some help out here. We need to get security out here to help this. Stephie Mac just choking Shelby with that hula hoop.
Such a disgusting display.
Shelby wins, but we need to get some help out here for the Scream Queen, as Stephie Mac just laid her out and then choked her with that hula hoop. Shelby is in rough shape. But coming up next, we got our first of 2 title matches here tonight. The Tag Team Championship match. It's the Mudflap Mafia against the Exiled. That's coming up next here at Bringing the Heat.
Your next contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Tag Team Championship. Let's get the challengers in the ring. And now, the champions. This contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers from the highways and byways of America, and accompanied by TJ's Buddy Roy, the team of TJ Baker and Bad News Brad Sharp, the world famous Mudflap Mafia! And introducing their opponents from the Holler and accompanied by Blade Barrymore. They are
not just Blade Barrymore. See, for some time, we have been enjoying some success, but I'm afraid that's not just because of us. There's somebody behind the scenes. Someone that...
Who wants to hear something? You gotta speak up, son. Say it like you got a pair, because it's no one's hearing it. No one cares.
Say hello to the newest member of the Exiled, my uncle, Pastor Payne.
Accompanied by Blade Barrymore and Pastor Payne, the team of Hayden Heck and Phil Basham, the reigning defending Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Exiled.
My word, what a reveal here. Pastor Payne now with the Exiled. We wondered who's been kind of...
You fail to understand. I've always been with the Exiled. I'm the one that put them together. Now, everybody's going to know who's behind him. I'm going to guide them into the line. This is going to be the age of the Exiled from now on.
There you heard it from Pastor Payne. He's been the puppet master the whole time when it comes to the Exiled.
The master of puppets is always pulling the strings. That's exactly what Pastor Payne has been doing for the last several months.
Is now Pastor Payne in the corner of the Exiled. Phil Basham tags out to Hayden Heck, and in comes TJ Baker. Mudflap Mafia have been chomping at the bit to get their hands on the Exiled because they feel like the tag team titles by the Exiled were ill-gotten. It was a couple of months ago with aggressive behavior. Mudflap Mafia were defending their tag team titles against different opponents. Halfway through the match, the Exiles show up with a lot of money and basically bought their way into the tag team title match. We wondered how that was able to stand, and I'm starting to get a little bit of a picture how. They had Pastor Payne pulling the strings, probably trying to influence the headboard here at IPW to make it stand.
Just like the Pied Piper led Raz through the streets, Pastor Payne's got the rest of the Exile dancing like marionettes.
He has a long, long history of doing so here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. Should have known he couldn't go too long without getting his mitts on something here in IPW. There's now TJ Baker. Gets whipped across the ring. Here comes Brad Sharp. Now a little bit extra oomph behind that shoulder tackle. TJ off the ropes now. Big bulldog on Hayden Heck. As now Brad Sharp rolls Hayden Heck over, goes for the cover. Kick out at 2 by Hayden Heck. Now killer cover, hooks the leg this time. Hayden Heck again, kicks out at 2.
I find it almost ironic that the former junior flapper is the one taking most of the punishment to start the match.
Now, oh my God, a huge belly-to-belly suplex there on Hayden Heck. As now, oh my God, second rope moonsault there by Bad News Brad Sharp.
A man Brad Sharp's size should not be able to do that.
He absolutely should not. As now, here comes TJ Baker. Shot to the midsection of Hayden Heck.
Another kick right to the midsection.
Mudflap Mafia really taking it to the young man that used to be in their steed, young Hayden Heck.
Blade Barrymore going out on the outside with TJ's buddy Roy.
As now, we got stuff everywhere. I think Seth the ref is now tossing those two. They're brawling to the back anyway.
Keep in mind, Pastor Payne is still out here, meaning the numbers are still in the favor of the Exiled.
It's Pastor Payne. Hayden Heck desperately reaching for the tag from Phil Basham. As now, Hayden Heck.
TJ Baker might be trying to break the shoulder of Hayden Heck.
Now TJ Baker again. As now, TJ Baker continues to wear down the arm of young Hayden Heck. Hayden in trouble. Pastor Payne trying to shout instructions to the Exiled. I almost want to say his new team, the Exiled, but as we found out, he's been controlling this team for a while.
The shocking reveal happening tonight. Pastor Payne, the culprit behind the Exiled.
As now, Hayden Heck off the ropes. Black hole slam by Brad Sharp.
Is that going to be enough to put away Hayden Heck, though?
Hayden Heck is in big trouble here. Brad Sharp up on the second rope. Goes for the big elbow. Hayden was out of the way. Hayden Heck now finding a burst of energy. Big suplex there by Hayden Heck. Throwing Brad Sharp across the ring. Now looking maybe for another one.
This is the opening the Exile needed to win this.
Now Hayden Heck tags in the big man, Phil Basham.
This is what you don't want.
Just standing on the chest of Brad Sharp. Phil Basham now the legal man. Now he's going to stand on the chest of Brad. Oh my God. And now Pastor Payne getting involved as well. Referee distracted. He's looking at TJ Baker trying to get in the ring. Now Phil Basham off the ropes in the corner. Huge splash that shifted the ring. Basham now, oh my, big chop across the chest of Hayden Heck. Or should be a Brad Sharp as he tags in Hayden Heck. Hayden throws in a big shot of his own. There's now Hayden Heck working over Brad Sharp in the corner. Big DDT there on Brad Sharp, middle of the ring.
Is that gonna
Here's
be
the
enough?
cover. No, TJ Baker there to break it up.
Smart move by TJ Baker, saving the match here for the Mudflap Mafia.
Now Hayden Heck throws Brad into the corner. Big clothesline by Hayden Heck.
That clothesline just rocked Bad News Brad Sharp.
Now Hayden Heck comes flying in as Bad News Brad almost throws him out of the ring. Instead of catching a beautiful Death Valley driver in the middle of the ring. Now here comes TJ. TJ flying across the ring. Get into it with Phil Basham now.
TJ trying to take out the big man.
It's now the Mudflap Mafia. Take out Hayden Heck. And now it's TJ and Phil Basham getting into it here outside the ring. We've got chaos in this tag team title match.
Hayden Heck just rolling out of the ring.
Brad Sharp all alone.
You got it. Get up there and get him.
Now Hayden Heck looking to get back in the ring. TJ and Phil fighting outside of it. There's now, hey, wait a minute. Pastor Payne has tripped up Brad Sharp. Referee doesn't see it. Brad Sharp can't kick out, and the Exiled are going to steal it.
Are you kidding me?
The Exiled are going to steal it.
Mr. Pastor Payne, I see you're here once again. I just had a great conversation with the head board. So next month at Fair Games, you want to keep getting involved? I thought this stuff was done between you two. Well, guess what? Next month, in an unsanctioned match, you and Gavin Sharp, fans bring the weapons match. We're gonna end this shit. I'm the commissioner. That's who I am.
Oh my!
You better watch it, because I'll suspend your ass too.
Next month, unsanctioned, fans bring the weapons. It's Gen X Gavin Sharp against Pastor Payne at Fair Games. Holy cow! What a match!
We thought it couldn't get intense enough at Mental Madness. Now it's going to get even more insane at Fair Games next month.
Our biggest show of the year just got bigger.
That you put an end to this because I'm tired of him.
Unsanctioned, Fans Bring the Weapons next month, July 25th at
So you
Fair
heard me
Games.
right, Heartbeat. Next month, it will be Pastor Payne, Gavin Sharp, and a Fans Bring the Weapons match at Fair Games. We're going to end this once and for all.
All right, here with Stephie Mac. And Stephie, I got to ask, what was that out there? That's a side of you that we've never seen before here in IPW.
That was wrestling. That was me making sure that Shelby knows exactly whose ring she's in. I don't know what else you want from me. Another side to me, it's all one person.
I mean, we're used to seeing the fun, the festy bestie, the glow sticks, the dancing. Where was that tonight?
I left that in the trash after I lost both my belts. Clearly it wasn't working out for me because girls kept coming in, taking what was mine. I don't have a problem changing a little bit if it means that I'm going to get my gold back.
Our Bringing the Heat main event is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Championship. Let's get the challenger in the ring. And now, the champion. This is your Bringing the Heat main event for the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Hawk Hollow, Kentucky. This is Jebediah Blackhawk. And introducing his opponent. Tonight, he makes his first defense of the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Championship. He is the reigning and defending IPW Heavyweight Champion. He is the Pimp Daddy Joker. He is Luke Savage!
And here we go, partner. It is main event time at Bring in the Heat. Luke Savage looking to make his first defense of the world title. Here we go. He is flying in on Jebediah Blackhawk early.
Smart strategy by Luke Savage. He does not have the size advantage here, so using his speed to go after Jebediah Blackhawk.
Oh my God.
Well, it worked for a minute, and then it backfired just like that.
Huge clothesline out of the corner by Jebediah, but Luke Savage right back on his feet as Jebediah takes a big swing there at Luke. These two men just throwing bombs in the middle of the ring.
You gotta give Luke Savage credit for not backing down from Jebediah Blackhawk.
Luke Savage taking it to the man from Hawk Hollow, Kentucky. Big shots to the midsection on Jeb. Because now Jebediah Blackhawk, though, with a big right hand, sends Luke Savage reeling across the ring. We've seen Jebediah Blackhawk fight dirty the last several months here in Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. Last month, he broke the hand of Donovan Cecil. Before that, he got into it with the Pitbull. He came within an eyelash of winning the world title a few months ago, when Pitbull was still the world champion. He threw Pitbull through the door, and by technicality, Pitbull remained the world champion in that cage match. And ever since then, Jebediah has been frothing. He's been waiting for this opportunity to once again challenge for the world title.
Absolutely, partner. Jebediah Blackhawk feels this is long overdue. He practically feels entitled to this IPW World Championship match.
And let's point out, he did technically earn it. It was a couple of months ago. He challenged the Pitbull one-on-one in the ring, and Pitbull said, look, if you can beat me, I'll give you my title rematch. I'll give you my contractually obligated rematch after Dalton Love had beaten Pitbull for the world title. And Jebediah Blackhawk, by hook or by crook, came away with the win in that match. So technically, he did earn this title shot.
You do make a fair point, partner, but it's been longer than that since he's been owed this championship match. Jebediah Blackhawk has been screaming for this championship ever since he lost that match to the Pitbull.
As now Luke Savage takes a big shoulder tackle there from Jebediah Blackhawk. Luke Savage, of course, earlier tonight came out and showed the heartbeat of IPW that he maybe had a little bit of a change in attitude. He realized he didn't need Shelby. He didn't need glitter britches. He didn't need anybody in his corner except for the heartbeat of IPW. As now Jebediah Blackhawk putting the boots to Luke Savage in our main event here.
That kendo stick shot across the back from Shelby a couple of months ago might have been exactly what Luke Savage needed. Maybe open his eyes to see that he doesn't really need any additional help and that he can do this on his own.
As now Jebediah Blackhawk gouging at the mouth of Luke Savage. Ref Ryan calling for the break because that is an illegal hold. You can't push hook. Now a straight standing armbar on Luke Savage by Jebediah Blackhawk. Again, working the arm of Savage.
Luke Savage is definitely going to be feeling that for a while.
As Luke Savage now going into the corner with authority by Jebediah. Oh my.
That might have just took the oxygen out of Luke Savage.
And now covered by Jebediah Blackhawk, but Luke Savage kicks out at one.
Just gonna let it ride, huh? Well, let's let it ride. Let's see what they think about that.
It's now Blackhawk
You gonna stop it if you can't wake
with a
up.
closed fist to the head of Luke Savage. Jeb now going open palm strikes on the champion.
We've seen Jebediah Blackhawk have his issues as of late with ref Ryan. He's making it very clear to the ref that his hand is open when he's striking him.
Ooh, shots to the midsection by Luke Savage as the champ tries to mount a comeback here on the big man from Hawk Hollow, Kentucky. Luke Savage now throwing big right hands.
You may be able to say Luke Savage is crazy, but one thing's for sure, he doesn't back down from a fight.
Oh my, huge whip into the corner by Luke Savage.
That'll give you whiplash.
Because now, Luke Savage reeling in the corner from Jebediah Blackhawk. Blackhawk now. Oh my, big shot across the chest of Luke Savage. I'll knock the wind out of you. And now just trapping Savage in the corner, putting his weight on Savage in the corner. It's now Jebediah Blackhawk.
Got the wrist of Luke Savage. What's he gonna do?
He's got the body control, and Savage shoots him off the ropes. Oh my, big boot in the middle of the ring. Right into the shoulder and neck of Luke Savage. Goes for the cover. Little lackadaisical, didn't hook the leg there. Luke Savage able to kick out at 2.
It's gonna take more than that to put away the champion.
Jebediah Blackhawk in complete control of this contest. As Luke Savage now pulls himself up. Shots to the midsection now. Big headbutt by Jeb.
Luke Savage has to find a way out of this predicament.
Big right hands by Luke Savage and Jebediah Blackhawk. Oh my. Both these men trading bombs here. Big clothesline by Luke Savage. Kind of stumbles the big man a little bit. Here comes Savage again. Oh my. Jebediah Blackhawk just throws that big arm out there. And Luke Savage goes down.
Is that going to be it for Luke Savage?
Jebediah Blackhawk gathered himself for a moment here in the corner before resuming the attack on Luke Savage. Jebediah now. Looking to maybe line up again for a big lariat. Duck under by Luke. Big drop kick. He got the big man on the chin. The height of that drop kick. Now here comes Savage flying in with a splash in the corner. Luke Savage now maybe looking to go up top. Maybe looking to go for that big swan. Oh no, nice springboard there.
Whoa!
Beautiful springboard splash by Luke Savage. That was impressive.
Great Arabia impressed by the Pimp Daddy Joker.
Shades of the late great Sabu with that one. As now here comes Jebediah in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, Ref Ryan just got smashed in the corner. Ref Ryan goes down. Luke Savage is down.
Hey, wait a minute.
Now I see a Mammoth coming
That's
up the aisle.
Donovan Cecil.
The Mammoth, Donovan Cecil, making his way toward ringside. Now wait a minute, the referee is down. Here comes the Mammoth. He said he was looking for payback on Jeb for breaking that right hand. Uh-oh. Jebediah, if I were you, I'd be careful. Oh! The big slap across the face by the Mammoth.
That gives new meaning to the word power slap.
As now here comes the big swanton from Luke Savage. Luke goes for the cover. 2, 3. That'll do it.
Here is your winner, and still the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Champion, Luke Savage.
So Luke Savage gets the win here in our main event of Bringing the Heat.
Hey, wait a minute. It's Dalton Love. What is Dalton Love doing out here?
Dalton Love out here. What's Dalton doing out here? As now, wait a minute, Luke Savage ducks away from Dalton Love. Hey, wait a minute. Here comes the Pitbull. Here comes the Pitbull. Here comes TJ Baker.
TJ Baker.
Hey, wait a minute. We've got chaos. We got bodies everywhere.
Pitbull going after Dalton Love for what happened earlier tonight.
Hey, now here's TJ Baker. We've got bodies everywhere. And now Dalton Love and TJ Baker getting into it. Now the Mammoth getting himself in the ring. He's going after Dalton Love, and he's going after the Pitbull.
Again going after TJ Baker.
Hey, wait a minute, we got security coming out to try to break this thing up. We got a brawl going on out here. We got referees, we got security coming out here to try to calm this situation down. Hey, wait a minute, I'm being told something in my ear. I got the headboard in my ear. I gotta make an announcement here. Hold on, I gotta make an announcement.
This could be epic.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. I've got the headboard in my ear, and they're telling me that we are going to settle this next month in Fair Games. It is going to be Pitbull, TJ Baker, Dalton Love, Jebediah Blackhawk, Donovan Cecil, and Luke Savage in a six-man ladder match for the world title next month at Fair Games.
Are you kidding me?
We are settling it next month. Six-man ladder match at Fair Games. It's official. We'll see you for the biggest show of the year, July 25th, as the fight is on. We got a ladder match next month. We got to get this under control. We'll see you next month for Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling. All right, backstage here, bringing the heat with the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil. And big man, what were you doing interjecting yourself out there in the main event tonight?
What was I doing? I was out there making sure Jebediah Blackhawk got what was coming to him for what he did to me last month. So I had to make sure old Jeb didn't quite get that heavyweight title around his waist.
Well, now, thanks to everything else that transpired after you got involved, it's now going to be a six-man ladder match next month in Fair Games. How's the Mammoth going to fare in a ladder match?
Well, this will be my second ladder match I've ever been in, and a little known fact, I'm undefeated in ladder matches. So next month, this is going to be healed. This is the Mammoth, and this is the waist the title's going to be around. After I climb to the top and I pull down that title, and I become the new Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
All right, backstage here after bringing the heat, we just had a big, wait a minute, TJ Baker, TJ, what were you doing out there interjecting yourself after the world title match?
Interjecting myself? Well, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get myself a world title shot, all right? We are the world famous Mudflap Mafia, and I tell you, the only person that should be out there should be TJ Baker extraordinaire. Why wouldn't I be in the title reign? Why wouldn't I be out there? I mean, I beat Luke Savage, just ask him.
Well, now that you've interjected yourself, you find yourself next month in a ladder match at Fair Games.
Yeah, a ladder match, whatever that means. If I got to climb a ladder and take the belt, that's what I'll do. If I got to beat 6 other guys or 5 other guys, 10 other guys, 15 other guys, I don't care. TJ Baker, extraordinaire, he'll do it. 'Cause why? Well, I'm one damn good wrestler. Long haul trucker. One bad, get out of my way.
All right, backstage here at Bringing the Heat, we just wrapped things up and got Jebediah Blackhawk walking by me. Jeb, sir.
Hold on, I'll be right with you.
Sir, we're live. We're live here.
No, they're trying to interview me. I love you too, baby. I'll see you when
Obviously, it didn't go how you planned out there tonight. You came up short in your quest to become the world heavyweight champion.
You know, man, I went big against a smaller competitor, and he had way more gas in his tank than I did. If you couldn't tell, about halfway through the thing, man, I blew a gasket. I did everything I could to take the kid home, and he just kept answering me. The kid definitely did a great job tonight of climbing the mountain. I don't care if the fans of IPW like him or not, man. Luke Savage gave me everything I wanted, and I got nothing negative to say about the kid. I hope, ladder match next month. Obviously, there's going to be implications. The winner of that, I'll do my best. I'm not my favorite kind of match is a ladder match, but I've painted a ceiling or two. So, at the end of the day, I got pretty good chances because, I'm afraid of heights, but, we'll see what happens there. But again, man, I got nothing negative on Luke Savage, man. He definitely gave me, he gave me all I wanted. If it was 25 years ago, I'd have whooped that kid's ass. But brother, it ain't 25 years ago, is it? All right.
It is not.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate the time, sir. All right, here with the Indiana Powerhouse Wrestling World Champion, Luke Savage, still the world champion. A successful first defense for you here tonight.
The Pimp Daddy Joker is still the world heavyweight champion.
But now you find yourself with a very tall task ahead of you, both literally and figuratively. At the end of the night, it was announced next month you will be defending your title in a 6-man ladder match. 5 other contenders vying for your title hanging above the ring. Your thoughts on the ladder match next month at Fair Games?
Listen, the Pimp Daddy Joker will face anybody and still come out victorious.
All right, there you have it from the champ, Luke Savage. Next month, it is going to be a 6-man ladder match in the main event of our biggest show of the year, Fair Games, July 25th at the Delaware County Fairgrounds.